Stress, depression, anxiety. Oh no, I'm so tired with that. Should I just kill myself? Oh my god, just wait. You don't need to do that. Have you ever feel like this? Are you facing your problem all alone without having anyone to help? So, let me tell you why mental health is important in this situation.
First thing first, what is mental health? Mental health is a condition of prosperity wherein an individual gets their own capacity, can adapt to the ordinary burdens of life, can work gratefully and productively, and can make a commitment to their locals. A national survey by the Ministry of Health has revealed that the Malaysian teens aged 13 to 17 are critically suffering mental health problems. The same survey also showed that statistics for the prevalence of suicidal thought of 10 to 10% among the students, which has increased by almost 3% from 7.9% in 2020. As you can see in this picture, girls are more tend to commit with suicidal ideation than boys. There must be something behind it that called factor that could potentially affect the mental health problem among the student. So right here we have 5 factors of problem of a mental health among students. First one is a childhood abuse or trauma. The second one is a losing someone too close to you. And third one is a having a long-term stress. And the fourth one is a social isolation, or maybe we can call loneliness. And the last one is a having a long-term health condition.
Mental illness, also known as a mental health problem. This illness can affect someone's mood, thought, and action. Illness also called as mental health disorder. Mental illness can make your life become miserable and bring problems in your daily life, such as in a relationship or work. There are several effects if someone has mental illness, such as the first one is depression, next is anxiety disorder, next is schizophrenia, the fourth one is eating disorder, and the last one is addictive behavior. Now, let me tell you what is the meaning of all these effects. The first one is depression. Depression, known as major depressive disorder, and serious medical illness that negatively affect how you feel, the way you think, and how you act. The second one is anxiety. Anxiety is the way you concern about future events, while fear is a response to present event. The third one is schizophrenia. It is a persistent, serious mental illness that influences how people think, behave, perceive truth, and relate to others. It may be the most chronic mental illness because it is a combination of hallucinations and delusions. The fourth one is eating disorder. It is a condition which someone's eating habits and associated thoughts and feelings are disturbance. Lastly, it is about the addictive behavior. It is defined by compulsive drug use despite negative physical and social consequences and the craving for effect other than pain relief.
Symptoms of mental illness among the students, depending on the disorder, conditions, and other factors. Signs and symptoms of mental illness. Symptoms of mental illness may influence feelings, perceptions, and behaviors. These signs and symptoms thus include feeling sad or down, confused thought or diminished ability to focus, extreme shift in moods at high and lows, also withdrawal from friends and gathering. Symptoms of mental illness can be included such as serious exhaustion, low energy or sleeping problem, detachment from reality delusions, hallucination or anxiety, significant alteration in eating habits, and the last one is excessive frustration, enmity, or abuse.
Students need to get enough sleep. Most students always sleep late at night because doing their assignment, but this habit will affect their assignment and contribute stress. Exercise. The healthy way to blow off steam is to get some exercise regularly. It can reduce tension and allow to focus. Listen music. Music can help students to relieve their stress by playing a positive and a good song. Need someone to talk. Students need someone that they trust to share their problem and happiness. It will reduce their stress level and the person can gain perspective and give suggestions that they need. Healthy food is important to students. Students need to eat a healthy food. It helps to boost their brain power and mental energy. This is 5 point the way to prevent stress. If students think they have a problem with stress, they can use this point of this before it's getting worse.
What are the causes of mental illness?
The exact cause of most mental illness is unknown, but based on biological, psychological, and environmental can also play an important role.
Differences between sadness and depression.
Sadness is emotional reactions and depression is a mental illness. Sadness is a human emotion that all people feel at certain time during their life. Feeling sad is a natural reaction to situation that cause emotional excess of pain. In this way, sadness differs from depression. Depression is a longer-term mental illness. It impairs social, occupational, and other important areas of functioning. Left untreated, symptoms of depression may last for a long time. Sadness is brief and depression is persistent. Sadness is temporary and fades with time. Depression is doesn't. Depression is chronic and depressive episode can last up to months or even years at a time, especially if it left untreated. Sadness is specific, depression is vague. While sadness can sometimes seem to hit out of the blue, there is usually a reason behind it. Specific than above, even like finding at a task, disappointment by making a wrong decision, so but it's easy to share and open up about what making us sad. This same can be said for depressions. Sadness is subjective, depression is objective. Sadness is personal experience with the occurrence and measurements of severity dependent on the affected person's perceptions alone. Depression requires a professional diagnosis, the persistent occurrence of a combination of symptoms like fatigue, loss of interest, misery, pain, or body ache, among others, need to be present in order for psychologists to say that someone has depression.
So what can I conclude here is mental health are very serious thing among students, and because of they do not take care of their mental health properly, it can lead them to be a depression and then to lead them to commit suicide. So we don't want them to do that, and we should prevent this from become worse. So we hope that all students can alert with their mental health and doing a checkup for every month for their mental health to identify what stage of their mental health problem. So that's all from me and our presentation.